Hey guys.
There's like really bad lighting and this is
a terrible angle.
But this week my
This week my channel is being taken over by David and enjoy.
Apparently I have criminal charges. Okay boys, story time with David. Let's go. So the best way to understand this is we'll just go through my day real quick and talk about it.
So I got to school, I had a good health class, watched a movie, Food Inc.
Fun stuff.
Went to English, had a nice discussion, good day thus far. Then I went to Econ.
I had a surprise test,
but
I felt pretty good about it. I went to lunch.
Wonderful lunch.
Love Chinese food.
And then I had a test in apes.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Which you both know, of course.
Taylor and Jeffrey.
Went pretty well. It was sort of hard. But then, after apes, I had fifth off.
And every Friday I've been going out with my theater friends Christina and Daniela
to Starbucks or something like that, getting a drink and hanging out. So I was talking to them and I threw my backpack in their car and I got a call on my phone. And it was from my mother.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
And my mother, she said,
"Hey David, can you come down to Officer Scott's room?"
And I said,
sure.
Told Christina and Daniela that, and I went down there and I went to the officer's room.
and I opened it up and it was Mr. Cruz, Officer Scott, who we know and love, and my mother. And apparently I have criminal charges at the moment because last night during the theater event we needed ice and water for lemonade and like water to drink for like the Booster Club dessert and such. And so the side door to the cafeteria
kitchen was locked, and I pulled the gate up, and me and about 4 other people went in there and got some water, and I went back behind the counter and I got a metal tin.
And I got it in my hand.
and I went and filled it with water and I used it to fill up the bucket since we couldn't lift it up to the spout. And so we did that and then I put it back.
But apparently the cafeteria kitchen isn't owned by PISD or something like that.
So
It's trespassing?
and yeah.
Yeah.
They're hoping that the charges are gonna be dropped and all that good stuff. But yeah, stressful day. And I went to 6th and 7th period and Davison's like,
David, you're our first criminal actor.
and a few other kids went down and talked to them because they also helped, and they came back
Crying in tears.
It's the good stuff.
and yeah, honestly I think it's pretty stupid.
Personally, I think it's really dumb that they're making this such a big deal when all we did was get water and such. And sure, we lifted the gate, but that's because they forgot to lock it apparently. And yeah.
It's like they're making such a small issue a big deal. And the administrator who was there, Mr. Cruz, was in the office and he was like saying that I was like
A burglar and a thief.
and I had malicious intent and all this great stuff. And he was there at the event. He was walking around and he definitely saw us doing this. So it's like, I think he's trying to like cover it right now and act like he didn't see anything, but he definitely saw something. And so now he's like,
Like, oh, I didn't see anything. You guys are criminals. Why'd you do this?
it's like,
Come on.
and Officer Scott was so nice during all this. He was messing around with me and joking. So that was good. Love him. He's the best.
So thank goodness for him. But I really don't like Cruz right now. Like, he was just mean to everyone, including my mother apparently in the morning. She was telling me how he was kind of messing with her and like,
She's very rude.
Like, I just wish people could like realize that just because I did it doesn't mean it's entirely my fault.
Booster Club told me to do it. Administration didn't stop me. Some of the teachers were there, didn't stop me.
And they're trying to act like it's all my fault. But it's fine. Officer Scott said it'd probably blow over and be no big deal by Wednesday.
If you love me, let me go.
So that's the hope at the moment.
I guess, like, if you like this.
Or if you want to see more people tell their stories on my channel.
I guess.
So I can make that happen. And subscribe. And leave a comment down below. And tell me if you've ever had criminal charges. Okay.
And that's story time for me, boys. Goodbye.